On one hand, I encourage all salespeople who are in sales to start their own sales agency, start their own business, start their own coaching business or any service-based business, because I feel like that's where the big money actually comes in, right? 50, 80, 100, 200K a month, whatever you want to make, right? But on the same token, I feel like a lot of salespeople or a lot of just regular people are not ready for the day-to-day that goes into running, managing, and scaling a successful business. And not just a business. When you're managing sales teams and you're managing salespeople for your clients, if you end up doing a sales agency, it's a lot of work on a daily basis, right? And then if you have your own agency and you're going to be managing multiple sales teams, you're going to be building multiple sales teams, it's a lot of work. So in this video today, I want to break down to you what my day-to-day right now looks like when it comes to building and managing sales teams, running online businesses, and what I do on a daily basis, nonstop, for years on end, to make sure the revenue numbers stay up and the money keeps flowing to me and everyone on my team. My name is Baaz Virk. I run RevenueGrowth.io. We're a sales agency for growth companies, and I've been running that sales agency since 2021. And we recently also started partnering with sales reps from all industries to help them start their own sales agency, so we can partner with them, help them build out sales agencies, and we all win together and we all make a lot of money together. So subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good noise. Let's dive in. The online entrepreneur life for you, right? So I see too many people offering opportunities in the online internet world today. You got a coaching business, a sales agency. This is what we actually do. We partner with sales reps and help them scale their own sales agency so we can serve more and more clients. Marketing agency, SMMA, trading stocks, drop shipping, Amazon FBA, high ticket closing or high ticket sales, affiliate marketing, content agency. The list has gotten a lot bigger than a few years ago. Now, all of these models are good. It just depends on how much or how big you want to scale and what your exact skill set is. All right. That being said, your day-to-day will also differ based on the model you choose. So the perspective I can offer you today is mine, what my daily workflow looks like, the daily challenges, what I do on a daily basis to overcome these challenges, the actions I take to overcome these challenges to continue scaling my businesses, as well as our partner businesses, literally from 0 to 50 and 100K a month and beyond. I'll also break down on how to overcome these, day-to-day things or challenges, obstacles, whatever you want to call them, as well, so you don't have to figure it out all on your own. So first one is the content side hustle, what I'm doing right now. So the challenge is to constantly come up with fresh, valuable content consistently. It can be time consuming and it can be draining. And there's only so much you feel like you can talk about in your content. And this is a non-negotiable though, if you want to build a brand, right? If you're trying to build a personal brand and something long term, you're trying to build longevity in your online business, this is mandatory. Way too much noise out in the market right now to be able to convert cold traffic as easily as it was a couple of years ago. So some action tip here I can give you is do what I do is batch content creation. Let me back this up here. So basically dedicate specific days to brainstorm ideas, film videos, or write blog posts. Like I spend about an hour to hour and a half a week doing YouTube videos. But for that time, I'm doing nothing else, right? And maybe another hour brainstorming. So I also use something called a content calendar to plan topics in advance and avoid, just last minute scrambling. Like this Google Doc. I took time to set this up and another 10, 15 minutes recording the video. Bonus tip is you repurpose your content across different platforms. So whatever I post on a daily basis gets posted on all different platforms. So IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, they're all getting my content. And, you can turn a blog post into a video script or create a social media snippet from longer videos. If you're doing YouTube, you can take your intros and make them, short form content as well. Number 2 is client calls, right? Working in your business. We all know, working on your business, consider doing good marketing, sales, client acquisition, all that good stuff. But the challenge here, client working in your business is a whole different animal in its own, right? Especially if you're a high-level entrepreneur, people are paying you 10, 15, 20K to help them out. You have to deliver. So client calls involve not just working, but also prep work, active listening, note-taking, following up.
Every client is working with you to get a specific result for themselves or their business. You have to be able to focus and pinpoint the bottleneck they're having in their growth or whatever aspect of business you're helping them. And also, you have to be able to remove that bottleneck as well. The better the fulfillment of your client calls, the better the lifetime value of each single client you have. You want to have a client to pay you for a very long time once they take the first action with you or the first step with you or to give you a first payment. All right. And that happens with good fulfillment. Increasing LTV happens from good fulfillment. Action tip here I can give you is build an A team of superstars. They can help you fulfill your service better than you can, right? We have CSO, CMO, COO, hiring and recruiting manager. We have a specialist in almost every role of a business to help fulfill for our clients. And that's because I'm not the best at everything. I'm good at certain things, but I know there's people out there that are better at those certain things than I am. So take the focus off of trying to keep all the profit and share it with your team. The more you charge for your service, the better team you're able to afford as well, right? If you're charging 5K, that's the type of team you're going to be able to afford. If you're charging 15K, that's the type of team you're going to be able to afford. Develop a pre-call routine to review your client's progress and their notes, and set goals for their session. I'm not sure why every single able I have this semicolon. So back to this, if you're not tracking your client's progress, you probably won't be able to help them move the needle closer to their goals as fast as you possibly can. This also helps the client see the progress in a more quantifiable way that they've been making since day one of they started working with you. Now you can utilize templates and note-taking apps to stay organized and schedule follow-up calls or emails to ensure the client stay on track. They're doing the action tips or the actionable steps you tell them to take on a weekly, daily, monthly basis, and make sure they're actually doing the things they're supposed to do to get better results in their business. And bonus tip is just invest in continuing education to hone your skills in and just stay up to date on industry trends. Last but not least is the business side. The challenge here is managing finances, marketing, administrative tasks on top of all the client work. Remember, this is a day-to-day video, right? Wearing all the hats in your business, it's never a scalable thing, right? So this goes back to hiring that A team. Everything that can go wrong probably will at one point or another, and you are the last person to get paid out of your team. So as soon as a client comes in, let's say for 10K, make sure the fulfillment team is paid. Make sure your closers and setters are paid before you decide to take a penny. To have your sales reps make six figures a year, your business needs to be doing six figures a month. That's how your sales reps or your sales team will make six figures a year. So building that, meaning you have to have a 7-figure a year business minimum. All right. So action tips for that. Number one, the mindset has to be unfuckwittable as an entrepreneur. All right, because a lot of things will go wrong. Your processor is acting up. You didn't get paid on this deal, so on and so forth. But everybody on your team still has to eat. So just make sure your mindset is just no matter what, just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. Data-driven decisions only. No decision should be made out of emotion. So I see a lot of business owners doing this. Sales reps not performing or hitting KPIs for an extended period of time should be let go, regardless how much you like them or how much you care for them or how good they are, so on and so forth. On the flip side, pay top dollar for those who are always showing up for you and your business, and they go above and beyond all the time. Right. Next is you have to become good at delegation. Stop trying to do stuff you're not the best at. Again, we're going to refer back to the A team. And then utilize scheduling and project management tools and trackers to manage client appointments, marketing campaigns, team projects, and all that good stuff. Now, being an entrepreneur is, in my opinion, incredibly rewarding, but it's not always sunshine and rainbows. The key is to find a system that works for you. This is what works for me. I do content, I delegate a lot of stuff, and I'm constantly meeting with my team, and I focus on just fulfillment. That's what works for me. By implementing these tips and staying organized, you can also streamline your quote unquote back end, right? The fulfillment side of your business, and free up more time to focus on what truly matters, transforming the lives and businesses of your clients. And that's it for this one. Hopefully, you got some sauce out of this and figure out if the online entrepreneur life is for you. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.